how to write a smart contract. So the contract composition, the smart contract is normally begin with the word contract, followed by the name, the contract name, which you could define by your own. This is the identifier. And inside you put a parameter. The parameter, it must to have at least one parameter to write the smart contract. It can be like one or multiple like parameters, yes, as long as you want. And you create your own asset. That's the type of asset, which means the set value. And you issue your own amount of asset, and you could decide like how many amount of asset you want to lock inside the contract. So that's what the value amount and the value asset means. That means you could lock the amount of asset inside the locked. And inside the bracket, we put like clause there. So you need to have at least one clause, and you can have as many clauses as you want. Like one clause means one unlock method. Like a different way the clause means a different way to unlock contract. You could choose your which clause you want to execute, like in the unlock method there. So I'm gonna tell you how to write the clause composition. Like inside the contract, we need to write several clauses. This is one clause, like the format of one clause. How are we gonna write it? So one clause means one unlock method, and we need to verify the condition inside the clause to see if it's matched the condition. If it met the condition, so we could unlock our chosen one, our own contract. So the contract format, the clause format is every clause is describe unlock UTXO needed condition and method. So one clause is normally start with a clause, and then it followed by the clause name, which is the identifier you could define by your own. And inside the bracket, that's the unlock parameter that you're gonna put it inside the unlock parameter. And inside the bracket, we have to put the statement inside the clause. So every clause must include like at least one statement. The statement is for that we use verify to see if it's met the condition. Okay, next I'm gonna talk about like how are we gonna write statement. Well, inside the statement, we could use one of the one of the 6 statement below. So I'm gonna talk about like the unlock statement. So the unlock statement here. Okay, I'm gonna show you the unlock statement here. So it has to be written in the format like this: unlock the value asset and of the value amount of value asset. This means that anyone can take the assert that you locked in your lock before. And the second one is that the lock value of asset with a program. This means that the asset of amount, say 100 of BTC that you locked before, this can only be unlocked by the certain person. So the certain person, like the certain receiver or certain person, since one account could create either one address, it could create one or multiple like address, but one address is relevant to one program. So only the program that you, only the person that you say before, that you enter or specify before, only that person can receive the amount. So that's the main two differences between the unlock statement or the lock and the lock statement. Lock can only locked by can only be a receiver, can only be verified by the certain address. And the verify expression means that it has to verify to and execute the expression if it's reached the Boolean type true, and then we execute to the continue to the execution. Otherwise, just exist. And define an identifier name. That's just what it is. And then assign an identifier to an expression, and then an if else statement. Yeah. So this is the expression part. Expression, it might be, it's only like mainly used inside the verify statement. Like we verify, say we have like pretty program like comparison, like bigger than, smaller than, bigger or equal, less than or equal, not equal. That's used only like inside a verify condition. Say verify a block height bigger than like 100, or like verify to see if it's reached some other condition, something like that. And we have some other like operation, like string type operation. And other operation, if you are interested, you could know that it's like a negative one. This is negative, and the second one is convert a string to bits, and the third one is expression itself, and the fourth one is function call. The fifth one is list, and the last one is pretty much followed by two hex. Some string of n bytes. Yeah, if you are interested in getting to know like other operation. And we have our building function, like equality building function. So the first one, absolute value. The second one, like check the minima of x and y, or the maximum of the x and y. And the third one is like size, take the length of a string s, concatenate s and s1 and s2 means concatenate two string and produce a new string. Concat push s1 s2, a new string generating by concatenating s1 and s2 and putting it in on VM stack. Below a block height, say if it's reaching or below a block height, or like above the block height, that's if above a block height, we could verify condition. And there are SHA-256 hash of a string, and SHA-256 is like SHA-256 string hash of a byte string. And check a transaction signature. That means to check a key, a public key, to verify the transaction signature to see if it's correct and return a bool type. And check a multiple signature. One keys means like one password. Normally like one keys means like one password in Bytom. So like a multiple site, we could check like, cause some account or a set could require 2 or 3 or so many like key to make it work, make the transaction work. So we need to check like a multiple side, like key 1, key 2, key 3 to see if it's corresponding, if all the passwords are passed.